Timelessness is when you imagine that right now you are on that flight, enjoying yourself, celebrating being on that flight. But I do one more version which is past. So I imagine it like a memory that I already went to Maldives, already had this beautiful experience, already went on that seaplane and had such a wonderful time, and I feel those emotions as though it was a memory, it's done. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. We are here in beautiful Maldives in the water villa, and today I want to share with you another law of attraction technique video story that I hope will inspire somebody else to come and experience things like this, especially now for the New Year's time. It's a very expensive accommodation, but nothing doing, I wanted to have this experience. I'm just going to show you 2 seconds of this. So this is our water villa. I'll just show you the room inside and then I'll tell you the story and the technique. Okay, so just bear with me because I know someone here is going to feel inspired. This is our room and our view from our bed. Yeah, now you can see. So this is the view from our bed, which is what was in my vision for so long to experience. I wanted to come to this water villa thing. What was also important for me was to fly to the resort, not take a boat, because a boat experience, almost all of us have had an experience of coming to an island via boat. I wanted to come via seaplane. Now there was a bit of a goof up that happened, which I corrected using the law of attraction, which I want to share with you today. So I was supposed to come to this flight coming and going via seaplane. Now here's the thing, 12 days 14 days okay, before coming to Maldives, I got really sick. I got so sick, and I never get sick. So for someone like me to get sick over 2 weeks, this is one of those spiritual sicknesses, the kind of sicknesses that the universe puts on you to learn. This is spiritual learning, you know, like a spiritual retreat I went through, 14 days of being sick. So because I was sick for all those days, I couldn't take time out to read the fine print about how I'm supposed to get on that seaplane. I'd already paid for it back and forth. So the thing about seaplanes is that they take off from water and they land on water, which is what is really cool about it. And you get these epic angles of the ocean, which you don't get when you're up on an actual flight, and you don't get when you are on the water on a boat. So seaplane experience was just non-negotiable. I really wanted it. So my mom asked me the day before, one day before flying, one day before coming to Maldives, my mom asked me, how would they know that you're coming? How would they know that you have to go on a seaplane to the resort and not a boat? So I said, I don't know. Oh wait, there's a boat here. I think that's the diving boat. My husband has gone for diving because he's a diver, and I am not yet, but one day soon I will manifest that also. So my mom said, how would they know? And I said, maybe I assumed that I would just land in the airport, I would walk up to some jetty where there'd be a flight, I would get on the seaplane and I'll come to my resort. I innocently assumed that, and she said, I don't think that's how it works. Find out what you're supposed to do. So I said, okay. I went on to that email, the confirmation email, and there it's written clearly, which I did not see because I was sick for 14 days. I didn't have the time or space to go through that email. But in the confirmation email, it says clearly that you're supposed to tell them 72 hours in advance your flight details so that they can arrange the seaplane for you. I didn't know that. Nobody called me. They said that 13th they have sent me an email, which I did not get. I checked my spam. Now this is 24 hours early, so I give them a call and I say 24 hours before flying. So I'm supposed to give them information about my arrival 72 hours before, so they can arrange the seaplane, because the seaplane is from a different company, not from the resort side. So I call them up and they say, ma'am, we can't do anything now because you're supposed to tell us this 72 hours. Now it's too late. Now I tell them I've already paid for the seaplane, I've paid for going, I've paid for coming back, and this is the main experience that I want, because yeah, this is beautiful, but the seaplane was the big part of my vision. I cannot compromise on what I had visualized. I want to be on that seaplane. And they said, ma'am, sorry, we can't do anything about it. We'll put you on a boat. We have confirmation for boat. We'll put you on a boat. And then I said, but you guys should have told me. I had no idea. They said, ma'am, we emailed you. Checked my inbox. Did not find an email on the 13th related to this whole seaplane thing. So this is one of those dead-end situations where every direction you go, it's a door is closed. No, you can't get on that plane. But then this was part of the vision, and I did not want to compromise on the seaplane, and I did not want to compromise on the location. So I had to use law of attraction. So what did I do? 3 things I'm going to tell you now. The first thing that I did was I practiced timelessness. Timelessness is when you imagine that right now you are on that flight, enjoying yourself, celebrating being on that flight. But I do one more version, which is past. So I imagine it like a memory that I already went to Maldives, already had this beautiful experience, already went on that seaplane and had such a wonderful time, and I feel those emotions as though it was a memory, it's done. I'm so grateful that I had that experience. So that is the first thing that I did. But then my logical mind kicked in, skeptical mind kicked in and said, this is the holidays, New Year's time, that there's no way in hell you're going to get a seat on that plane, because the plane will be fully booked. There are only, I think, 14 seats on a seaplane. How are you going to get a seat 24 hours in advance? It's not going to work. So then when my logical mind kicked in, I had to do technique number 2, which is the mantra, everything is perfect, just relax. Everything is perfect, just relax. Because divine's rules are greater than man's rules. When man says no, divine still says yes. So we can always make something happen. You leave it, the how, to the universe and how it will happen. Somebody might cancel last minute, we'll see. So I had to keep reminding myself, everything is perfect, just relax. And then there was one more thing that I did, the third thing, which was the whole day I stayed very, very present. I didn't let my mind wander into the past or the fear of the future. I stayed very, very present. So I took my husband to get some coconut water. We call it Yelnir in Karnataka. And then I went to the parlor to get my waxing done. Then we went for a walk. So we stayed as present as possible. And every time the thought came up of what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen, I just kept repeating the mantra, everything is perfect, just relax. Or you already went to Maldives, you already had the most amazing vacation, you already had the most amazing seaplane experience. And then, so these are the 3 things, right? So already went there, celebrated the feeling. Second, everything is perfect, just relax. Third, I stayed present. 7 o'clock, almost night time, I got a call from the resort that said, hey, we just spoke to the seaplane agency and both of your seats have been confirmed. So I was relieved, but also I knew in my heart that everything would be okay, because divine's rules over man's rules. And obviously we had the best time in the seaplane. It was beautiful, and now we are here. So now I'm gonna go and chill in my jacuzzi, and then later on go into the water. So having said that, these are the 3 things. Let me know in the chat, in the comment section, was this video of value to you? If yes, what did you take back? Let me know in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. I love you, thank you, and see you in another video. Show you. This has a jacuzzi, private reef area for us to swim, and a hammock. You can see the hammock. Lots of cute fishes and lots of interesting sea animals.